In today's video, I'm bringing you the best Tyler Herro build in NBA 2K21, so stick around for the whole video to learn how to make it. What's up, Pinky Gang? It's your boy Zach, back with another video. We are at Tyler Herro on the official 2K roster. He is listed as a sharpshooter, so that's what we're going to make today. He's 6'5", 192 pounds. I don't think the weight really matters. We're gonna make it. Tyler Herro just dropped 37 points against the Boston Celtics, and he's the youngest player in franchise history for the Miami Heat that dropped that many points. Before, it was Dwayne Wade with only 27, so he had 10 more points than him. Tyler Herro kind of reminds me of a Ray Allen type build, but he's a little bit more like a young Ray Allen type of build. So this is what we're gonna kind of make. We're just gonna make a shooting guard sharpshooter, and yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, so we've got Tyler Herro, shooting guard, right-handed, jersey number 14, just like Tyler Herro, the homie. You know, this dude's been balling out lately. He's a sharpshooter, but I'm not sure which pie chart I want to go with. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. This pie chart best represents the way Tyler Herro plays. Like I said, it did come out as a sharpshooter when we were checking his build out, so this is what we're going to go with. And Tyler Herro, you want to go with the one with the most speed, and that's probably what he is. You don't want to do any of these other ones because as a sharpshooter, you're pretty slow, so you want to just have as much speed as you possibly can get. And for our shooting, what we're going to do is we're going to max this out, and we're going to max this out. Just because he's a great shooter, and you kind of want that if you're going to be a sharpshooter, obviously. You're going to get your pass accuracy -1 here, and we're going to make it up for our post move. We're going to put this here. The reason we do that is because he's going to be 6'5", and we want our pass accuracy under an 80, or it'll change the name to sharpshooting facilitator, and we're going for the sharpshooter name, you know. For our driving net, we're going to max it out. Our driving lane, we're going to max it out, and we're going to spend the rest of our attributes on our defense, and we'll come back to our finishing in just a second. Obviously, as a sharpshooter, you want to just have as much defense as you can. He's not really a great rebounder, but I advise you put up the defensive rebound. You don't really have to do any of this other stuff. If you want, it's really up to you. It's your personal preference. If you want to have more defense, you can. If you don't have to. But I personally believe that like 7 defensive badges is just like the perfect amount of badges that you need. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to get right at 7 badges right here, and then I'm going to put the rest on our finishing. And so yeah, we don't really get a badge here. If you want, you can max out, get your 20 shooting or get your 30 shooting badges here. If you don't want your close shot, if you don't want any of that, you could just put the rest on your playmaking, which probably would work out pretty well. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll put the rest on my playmaking here. We're gonna max out our block, put some here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. He's not really taking close shots anyways. You have a good driving dunk and a driving layup. You have 30 shooting badges, which is crazy. You have 14 playmaking and 7 defense. So yeah, you're a pretty well-rounded build. You're a really, really elite shooter. If you're gonna be running this build in reg, you're dropping more than 37 points on the regular. You're a pure shooter, and my boy Tyler Herro, he is a shooter. He is that man. He's making some crazy plays. He's taking some crazy shots with confidence. If you guys saw that one pump fake he had, he looked like Ray Allen, got him jumping like crazy. So yeah, Tyler Herro, I would say he's probably a solid body shape. He's 6'5", 195 pounds. But honestly, I would just minimize this to get as much speed as you can. Or if you want, yeah, I'd go here, because the reason you'd want to go here is because that's the highest weight you can go, that you don't lose any strength or anything, and you don't lose. This is the most amount of speed you can possibly get, and you still have a little bit of weight to you, and you don't lose your strength. You don't lose any more interior defense. So you're going to want to go here. For our wingspan, now this is really up to you. Personally, on sharpshooters, I prefer to have a long wingspan because you already have a really high 3-point rating. And if you want, you can go minimum wingspan. That doesn't really add to your shot or anything, so I don't advise it. But I would go max wingspan here, just to help you on the defensive end and your finishing. A 93 3-pointer is still pretty insane, so you're going to be knocking down like crazy. 95, 93, it doesn't really matter too much, and you don't lose like anything else other than that, other than 1 ball control and 1 post fade, so you'll be fine. For our takeover, I personally believe that he's a shot creator, but shot creating takeover is just not good enough in this game. I would go with spot up shooter, so that's what we're going to go with. And as you can see, we have built a sharpshooter similar to Allen Houston, CJ McCollum, and Klay Thompson. It is not similar to Tyler Herro, but like, I don't think any players are going to be similar to Tyler Herro in the myplayer builder, just because he's not at that level in 2K yet. That he's only like a 70-something overall. He's like a mid to high 70 overall, and they're not going to compare you to one of those players, because if the average person gets compared to them, they're not going to want to make that build. So obviously what we're going to do is we're going to test our overall at 99. Our 1 finishing, throw it on acrobatic contact. Oh, we'll just throw it on contact. It doesn't really matter. We only have 1 anyways. For our shooting, Oh my gosh, we have so much badges here. We're gonna just max this out, max this out, max this out. Oh my, he's so clutch. Gold clutch shooter, silver catch, silver corner, gold flexible release, half volume. You have so many badges. You can literally do whatever you want with this. I just threw this on real quick. It doesn't really matter what you do. You just have a ton of badges. And Tyler Herro's a shooter, so you can put on. This is really accurate to how he plays. He is a shooter. For our playmaking, what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on our, what are we gonna put on? We're gonna put on quick first step gold, unpluckable gold, handles for days gold, silver bailout, and then we'll put the rest on needle threader because he's a decent passer as well. For our defense, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have silver clamps, bronze chase down, bronze rim protector, gold intimidator. If you don't want to get these animations, I just do that for the animation. I would go interceptor, something like that. It doesn't really matter what you do, it's your preference. I'm just giving you guys some guidelines. If you guys don't know what you're doing, I'm just trying to help you guys out. It's really up to you. If you want to make a build a certain way, go ahead, by all means do that. I'm just here to provide you guys builds, and I'm just here to guide you with your builds. Like, you don't have to follow everything I do, but sometimes you do have to for the name. But other than that, yeah, this is the build. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had to get this one out real quick because he just dropped a bomb of a game. He went off. My dude was shooting crazy. One of the highest scoring rookies ever. He is the second highest scoring of a person under 20, and the only person higher than him is Magic Johnson. That's some crazy company right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it to the end, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers very, very soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but that's the goal, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.